It all began with a midnight partition and never truly ended. What if I told you the birth of one nation gave rise to decades of hostility with its neighbor? Pakistan and India, two nuclear-armed giants, born from the same motherland, have clashed time and again in battles that have shaped South Asia's destiny. But beneath the gunfire lies a deeper story, a story of betrayal, survival, and the unending struggle for justice in Kashmir. Today, we unfold the history of the most significant wars between India and Pakistan, seen through Pakistan's eyes, and how 2025 may be the next turning point. When British India was divided in 1947, Pakistan emerged as a homeland for South Asia's Muslims. But the wound of partition never healed. The princely state of Jammu and Kashmir, with a Muslim-majority population, was expected by many in Pakistan to accede to it. Instead, under pressure and circumstances still debated today, the Maharaja chose to join India, triggering outrage in Pakistan. This act was seen not only as a betrayal but also as a denial of the Muslim right to self-determination. Thus began a conflict that has defined Indo Pak relations ever since. Pakistan's first war with India began shortly after independence. Tribal Pashtun fighters entered Kashmir to support the local Muslim uprising. India responded by flying in troops after the Maharaja's accession. Pakistan saw this as a military occupation and fought to free the region. The war ended with a UN-brokered ceasefire, dividing Kashmir into two parts, one controlled by India, the other by Pakistan. While India called it a defensive war, Pakistan viewed it as a just struggle for Kashmiri rights. This war didn't end the conflict, it cemented it. The 1965 war was Pakistan's bold attempt to internationalize the Kashmir dispute. Operation Gibraltar sent Pakistani forces into Indian-administered Kashmir to spark an uprising. However, the operation failed due to lack of local support. India retaliated by crossing into Pakistani Punjab, leading to intense battles like Lahore, Sialkot, and Chawinda, the latter being one of the largest tank battles since World War II. Pakistanis remember this war for the resilience of its military and the solidarity of its people. Despite heavy losses, the war ended in a stalemate, followed by the Tashkent Agreement. The 1971 war remains a painful chapter in Pakistan's history. Political unrest in East Pakistan, fueled by regional discrimination and nationalist movements, escalated into a civil war. India's involvement, both covert and overt, tilted the conflict. On December 3rd, India launched a full-scale assault on both eastern and western fronts. After just 13 days, East Pakistan fell, and Bangladesh was created. Over 90,000 Pakistani troops were taken as prisoners of war. Pakistan views this as a tragedy rooted in internal mismanagement, but also as a war enabled and exploited by India for regional dominance. In 1999, the Kargil conflict erupted in the heights of Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistani soldiers and Mujahideen fighters occupied strategic Indian positions during winter. Pakistan claims it acted in response to Indian actions in Siachen and alleged repression in Kashmir. India launched Operation Vijay to recapture the territory, and the world watched nervously as two nuclear states neared war. Under international pressure, Pakistan withdrew. Domestically, the Kargil War had mixed reactions. While brave acts of valor were celebrated, diplomatic fallout led to global scrutiny. Post-Kargil, Pakistan faced increasing accusations from India over support for cross-border terrorism. Attacks like the 2001 Indian Parliament assault and the 2008 Mumbai attacks strained ties further. Pakistan consistently denied state involvement, pointing instead to non-state actors and unresolved grievances in Kashmir. During this time, Islamabad emphasized peace through diplomacy, proposing several confidence-building measures. However, India's refusal to address Kashmir as the core issue remained a roadblock. The LoC became increasingly volatile, with frequent skirmishes and civilian casualties. The 2019 Pulwama bombing marked another flashpoint. A suicide attack killed 40 Indian paramilitary personnel. India blamed Jaish-e-Mohammed, allegedly based in Pakistan, and launched airstrikes in Balakot. Pakistan retaliated with its own airstrike and shot down an Indian fighter jet, capturing its pilot, who was later released as a peace gesture. Pakistan maintained it acted purely in self-defense and denied any involvement in the Pulwama attack. The world applauded Pakistan's restraint, while also urging both nations to avoid further escalation. In 2021, a rare moment of diplomatic breakthrough occurred. Both nations agreed to a renewed ceasefire along the lock. Back-channel diplomacy, reportedly involving Gulf nations, helped broker peace. Trade was discussed, sporting ties hinted at a revival, and cultural exchange found some space again. But peace was fragile. By late 2023, clashes resumed in sectors like Poonch and Neelam Valley. Pakistan accused India of building forward posts and violating the 2003 ceasefire framework, while India blamed infiltration. Trust once again eroded. Now, in 2025, tensions have surged once more. Early this year, India passed a controversial resolution in parliament reiterating its claim over Pakistan-administered Kashmir. Pakistan condemned the move as provocative and summoned global attention to the Kashmir issue. Meanwhile, satellite images revealed Indian troop buildups near the Neelam sector. Pakistan's response included diplomatic warnings and increased military readiness. On the diplomatic front, Islamabad has pushed for renewed UN intervention and organized global awareness campaigns, especially highlighting alleged human rights violations in Indian-held Kashmir. While both countries continue to posture militarily, full-scale war remains unlikely, thanks to nuclear deterrence. Pakistan's doctrine, built on credible minimum deterrence and rapid response, serves as a counter to India's no-first-use policy. Analysts warn that the real danger lies in miscalculation or a terrorist incident spiraling out of control. In 2025, both countries have expanded their missile and drone capabilities, raising concerns over an arms race. Yet, despite hostilities, backdoor talks continue, keeping hope for peace alive. Behind every border skirmish lies a trail of human suffering. In Pakistan-administered Kashmir, life near the lock is defined by fear, displacement, and loss. Markets close early, schools run in bunkers, and families mourn sons who died before their time. The Pakistani public, while patriotic, increasingly desires peace and prosperity over perpetual conflict. War has not just cost lives, it has slowed economic progress, damaged infrastructure, and deepened divisions that generations will struggle to heal. From 1947 to 2025, the Pakistan-India conflict has witnessed battles, betrayal, and bravery. For Pakistan, each war tells a story, not just of resistance, but of unfinished business in Kashmir. While the military has played a central role in national defense, the people of Pakistan yearn for peace, dignity, and a resolution to the decades-long dispute. The future depends not just on missiles and soldiers, but on whether dialogue, justice, and mutual respect can finally prevail in South Asia. Thank you for watching this deep dive into the history of Indo Pak wars from Pakistan's perspective. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. What do you think? Is lasting peace possible? Or are we still on the brink of another confrontation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, stay aware, stay informed.